I'm not a lawyer, but I know the law. I'm a jailhouse lawyer. I ain't a jailhouse snitch. N62528. I got 2 jailhouse diaries exposing the war on drugs, the prison industry. I had 3, but the state of Maryland stole it. The state of Illinois and the state of Maryland been shielding this thing that I've been doing. It's a documentary. It's about your prison industry and the money you make off black bodies. Black lives don't matter. Black money do. This is an educational moment. You're going to learn something right here. That's the Baltimore Block. We are the Baltimore Block, a grassroots collective of friends, families, and victims of police violence and corruption. We march to show our love for the family of Michael Brown, the people of Ferguson, the victims of police violence across the nation and around the world. Facebook, YouTube, Baltimore Block. Twitter, Baltimore Block. Email, Baltimore Block. Yeah, Baltimore Eclipse. Public Safety Collective. So I put everything I've been doing for the last 10 years in a book. See that? Dwayne Shorty Davis. That's Dutch Village. All right? See that? That's President Trump. Because I'm a black Republican. And I'm a whistleblower. I'm a whistleblower on the courts and the corruption in the courts. We're going to drain the swamp. Yeah. That's President Trump. Like I said, it's a syllabus for educational moments. On this, what's this date right here? February the 7th, 2011. I put this toilet in front of the school board. This toilet was about the school of prison pipeline that you got. Fern Shin know all about it. The Baltimore Brew know all about it. And they had evidence in 2010. All right. You see that? Possible link to another bomb threat in Baltimore. These toilets were linked together. It was the school of prison pipeline in the prison industry in Baltimore City and Baltimore County. That's Tim Williams. All right. And that's a shoe shine box. And it was about Scott Schellenberger. You see it? The Invisible Man, numerous certified mail notices. Shorty's Pit Beef. Yeah. Baltimore County State's Attorney Scott Schellenberger. That toilet was about Schellenberger right there. The school of prison pipeline that y'all got in Baltimore City. Like I say, this is an examination. And I want you to make sure that you are up to date on all of this. Because we're going to break this down for you. That's the Constitution. First Amendment gives me a right of freedom of speech. I got a right to make a movie about Baltimore. You go to State's Attorney Mosby's office, get the mail. That's a postal violation if she can't produce it. That's the State's Attorney's office. I visited. See the date? So tell the State's Attorney to produce this mail. This mail going to send somebody to jail. That's President Obama. He asked for an investigation in 2008. And you running for office. Well, go to Luke Clippinger, because we're going to talk about these toilets. You running for office. Go to Internal Affairs Division, Baltimore City. I reported y'all in 2010, and that's the case number. Y'all came in my house and put guns to my head. See that? Original message. DD Shortman at AOL.com. You got to give up all the AOL accounts. Getting ready for my trial. All the videos and letters in front of a federal grand jury. Or have a trial in Maryland. I laid the groundwork to Governor O'Malley, Governor Blagojevich are all my witnesses. You thought Mary Dixon had a trial. Yeah, you thought Dixon had a trial? Yeah. Here go the cases right here. That's President Biden and the Department of Justice. Because I'm a whistleblower. There's the address. That's a green card, and I'm not an immigrant. That's Mayor Brandon Scott. He got this evidence. That's Mayor Brandon Scott. Making a movie about Baltimore. This is to prove I was making a movie. All right? So I'm getting ready to sell this. Netflix, Hulu, whoever want to buy it. Baltimore's worst to Baltimore's best. Y'all gave me the Weaver Award for weaving a better Baltimore. So I'm going to show you the work that I do. That's the Jailhouse Diary. We're going to sell that. That's the visitor to the State's Attorney's Office in 2015. Clippinger don't want to talk about that. That's State of Illinois versus Dwayne Davis. The Honorable Christopher Starks, Judge of the 19th Judiciary. All right, you see that? Now, if you go to the NAACP, the ARDC, and the Lake County Board, you'll see what I'm talking about. Let us not forget the 13th Amendment of the Constitution. Neither slavery or involuntary servitude. You feel me? You got that? That's President Trump. That's President Trump. See the date? 2019, August 13th. That's Congressman Cummings' office. Submitted by Shorty. All right? I'm going to put you in a box because we got this box ready to go. See the day, the address? We talking about Jake Davis and that store on Falls Road. We talking about the war on drugs. Do not destroy this evidence. I'm a whistleblower. 1986, 2007, 2011, 2021. Cocaine, marijuana. Yeah, read that. We talking about the money you make behind the war on drugs. So we're going to unbox you. Y'all made me famous for toilets, and I'm running with that shit. I'm an artist. And that toilet said evidence. That's the DVD that you didn't play to the grand jury. That's Rob Fix and Cal Ripken. That's Mary Mubala and Vic Carter. That's Tim Williams and that's Shorty. And these are the criminal charges against Scott Schellenberger. Defendant, Scott Schellenberger. I was kidnapped by the state. That's me on Falls Road. Dear Mr. President. All right? I realize it's proper protocol. I asked my congressmen, my senators, and my governor in my Georgias to speak to me. You feel me? No one wants to talk to me. The FBI, the Attorney General. You see that? Racial profiling. Shorty. Yeah. Like I said, this is about Scott Schellenberger. This is for my movie release. So you can't sue me. I was going to use social media for social change. And I started this in 2009. There you go. Baltimore County Police Department. Officer Littleton. That's the defendant. Jake Davis. Deron Battle. You feel me? Michael Coons. They defrauded the government. And y'all called me a terrorist. Like I said, I'm a whistleblower from 86. And that's Brian Frosh. Right here it says, thank you for contacting the Comptroller's Office to request an audit on your taxes. To better assist you in forwarding your emails to Daniel C. Riley, Compliance Division. All right? Right here. If you suspect tax fraud regarding your federal income tax, it is your responsibility to contact your police department. I contacted the police department. I contacted Brian Frosh. Scott Schellenberger should have did this in September of 2008. Federal and state violations. Bank of America, SunTrust Bank. Yeah, you had that. Received 2008. Y'all let them file false papers with the court. See that? Income tax evasion. Schellenberger refuses to prosecute. You got to prosecute. That's Brian Frosh. That's Brian Frosh. That's the forged check, 2008. Department of the Environment Protection. All right? That's right there. That's not my signature. That's 2010. Dred Scott, free the public. ABC works for Governor O'Malley and his corruption machine. All right? And his corruption machine, mass incarceration. That's the case right there. I gave you the cases. That's the Illinois case. And these are the judges. That's Senator Bill Ferguson. We're talking about the Supreme Court. Because like I said, I'm a whistleblower. From 1986. Former Antioch Mayor Hopeful arrested in Chicago. All right. Highland Park ex-attorney draws prison term and Greylord conviction. We're talking about Operation Greylord 2021. And we're going to the Supreme Court because these are the rules of the Supreme Court. That's the Maryland Black Caucus, 2009. Ed Norris. You see who is on it? The Black Caucus. Tony Bridges. You see who on it? Mike Shue, WJZ, Thelma Branch. All right. 1402 Lochner. Right here. Block Party gets bigger and better. All right. This is from 2009. Sunday, August 23rd, 2009. Davis, who owns a barbecue business, said he and other companies, a car wash. See that? Look around, Davis. We dying out here. Yeah. Right there. Got a story called Shorty. I've been doing what I've been doing here for a long time. That's Johnny Oleski, Department of Justice, 2019. I am writing you the reference to Dwayne Shorty Davis. I've met Mr. Davis on several occasions. He asked for the Department of Justice to get involved. There it is. That's Baltimore City Council, the Mayor of Baltimore, Baltimore Delegation, Commissioner Harrison, and State Attorney Mosby. I was making a movie, Letters Design. Letters Design. You see that? The great race debate begins. That's in 2009. That's Governor O'Malley's office of Minority Affairs. Governor O'Malley. All right. Dear Mr. Davis, Shorty Davis. Like I said, I was in Baltimore County Detention Center. That was evidence. That's a toilet. Y'all want to talk about the great race debate? Well, we're going to talk about leaders of a beautiful struggle lying to the people. WJZ, Alec the Corporation. We're going to talk about the Baltimore Brew because y'all get a lot of money to demonize black people. I ain't heard Adam Jackson say end the war on drugs, but he get a check every year to say that he's standing up for the black community. I ain't heard Ivan Bates say end the war on drugs to stop the violence because he defends the drug cartels. Not the cartels, but he defends the people that get charged in this drug war. This illegal drug war. I didn't hear the Baltimore Sun say end the war on drugs to stop the violence. Y'all hailing these as individuals that speak in the community and they don't. That's Brandon Scott. And that's me. The criminalization of poverty. The Job Opportunity Task Force will tell you. That's me. That's Kirk Smoke. You feel me? And you don't want no smoke with me. I know everybody in Baltimore. That's TJ Smith. That's Senator, yeah. Like I said, I'm making a movie about Baltimore. Delegate Jill P. Carter. Feel me? Professor Shorty Davis. A black reality. All right? This is your black reality. Within the penitentiaries, blacks have created an extension of the ghetto. This is your black reality because, like I said, I was making a movie about y'all. Can you read? Whoever having knowledge of an actual commission of a felony, cognizant by the court of the United States, conceals and does not as soon as possible make known the same to some judge. All right, that's the law. You see that? I ain't hear you open your mouth, and you've been knowing about this for the longest. You feel me? So we're going to go to the Supreme Court about my kidnapping. Judge Cox, Grand Jury, 2017. Like I said, page 1 of 4, Scott Schellenberger. Criminal charges. Baltimore manhandled a toilet caper. Those are the criminal charges against Scott Schellenberger in Baltimore County, and the other ones is in Baltimore City. That's part 2 of 4. On February the 2nd, 2011 at 8:52 a.m., I blew the whistle on Governor O'Malley and 52 members of the Mob Machine. Page 3 of 4. Page 4 of 4. That's signed and dated. You feel me? That's signed and dated. That's Governor O'Malley. And that's my store on Falls Road. I went from Baltimore's worst to Baltimore's best. And you ain't beat me yet. I need a federal and the state audit on that store. I'm out $260,000 a year for the last 15 years. Somebody got to pay me. I got the Weaver Award. I'm not a terrorist. This is an educational moment. So everybody that didn't know what I was talking about, you do now. I was kidnapped by the state because I was making a documentary about the war on drugs. Baltimore makes a lot of money off the war on drugs. Their 401k is tied to the Alabama state prison industry. Their judges, their lawyers, yeah. Governor O'Malley had 5 judges. Governor O'Malley had 9 judges. Those 9 judges had 5 friends. Governor O'Malley got 45 judges sitting in them seats that's incarcerating black people. We traded the penitentiary for the plantation, cotton for cocaine, and y'all's kids is the cash crop. I'm a griot. I'm a storyteller. I'm an activist. I went to jail to expose this, and I'm standing on this. And if you got a problem with me, let's have a debate. Get Mr. Jackson. Get Ivan Bates. Get the Baltimore Sun. Get Mayor Brandon Scott. I'll take on all of y'all. Racism don't work without black cooperation. Racism don't work without black cooperation. So for you to talk about racism and not say end the war on drugs, for you to talk about racism and be a voice in the community, dog, you selling us out. You a self-serving demigod. And I say it to your face. You ain't opened your mouth. So when I walk in the room, I mic check y'all. I'm shutting shit down. Y'all gave me the Weaver Award. Brian Frost, you got to do your job. That's the Department of the Environmental Protection Agency. I was locked up in another state. These are the people that knew about it. These are your elected officials. You got 52 members that can go to jail. James Hammond, owner of the Ridge Country Store. $300,000 gross revenue. All right? $10,000 in forged checks, credit cards. That's Brian Frost. That's the controller. If you suspect tax fraud regarding your federal tax returns, it is your responsibility to contact the Internal Revenue Service, and I'm providing you with contact information for the IRS. I suggest you contact other individuals, the Federal Trade Commission, the Credit Bureau, and your local police department. Income tax evasion and fraud, ID theft, the state accepted forged checks. This is a learning moment. You can't steal from me. I own me. I own all parts of me. So tell the truth and shame the devil. You got to pay me.